Number one place where you can invest your money is in food business. I don't know if you have heard in any place before where there's anyone on this earth that doesn't eat food. If you know, please just let me know on the comment section. But I've seen a group of people that do not wear clothes up to date. There are some group of people that walk about naked without clothes. But when it comes to food, I've never hear it anywhere that there's a group of people that do not eat food. I'm using this scenario to explain to you so that you will know how lucrative the food business is. And one interesting thing about this food business is that it is very broad. It cut across so many areas. Whether you have 50,000 naira, you have 1 million, you can venture into food business, irrespective of your income, irrespective of the amount of money you have presently now to invest. That is one interesting thing about this food business. And the market in food business is not saturated. If you decide today to start this food business, your customers are out there waiting for you. Identify your own customers and meet their needs. So now I'll be looking at the food business. Now, one of the area in the food business which you can venture is raw food. Let's talk about grains. Let's talk about tubers. You can talk about palm oil, vegetable oil, onion, perishables like tomatoes, and the rest of them. We have so many raw foods that you can venture into: rice, beans, wheat, the rest of them, so many of them that you can venture into. Your own is just to know the season of that particular product that you intend to go for. Like the palm oil, usually by February, March, you get it cheap. Presently now it is 42,000 naira for the jerry can, the 25 liters. So if you want to venture into food business, you must know which one do you want to go into. Is it the raw food? Then you will know the season of that particular product you are going into. There are some products that are not seasonal. Anytime you can get them, like the vegetable oil. You can get them anytime during the year, you can get them. But palm oil, you can get them, but at times it will be cheap in a particular period and expensive in a particular period of time. Onion also is a food that has a season. Like last 2 months it was cheap, last month also it was cheap, even presently now, but compared to last month it was cheap, very cheap. In fact, I bought a lot that up till now I'm still using that onion. So you also consider the season of a particular product and see how you can utilize it to make money. Another area of food is the packaging. There are people that package food and take it outside country for our fellow Nigerians that are abroad, like packaging of dried fish and the rest of them, even vegetables. You can package them, yam flour, plantain flour, and the rest of them. Package them for the people out there, even within Nigeria. You can package them. You can decide to go into the packaging business. You process it and package it for sale. You can even decide to go for the cooked food. And this cooked food, depending on your level of income, you can decide to go for mama put. You can decide to have an eatery, depending on the one that you can afford. You look at your area. Who are those people around you? Are they bankers? Are they vulcanizers? Are they mechanic? Are they factory workers? You will look around and know who are your customers that are around. Will determine the kind of business you will go for. You will also determine the kind of food you are going to make. If it is all these mechanic and those people that do welders and those people that do bricklayers and the rest of them, they will need to eat solid food like swallow. So you don't go and be cooking rice morning, afternoon and night for them. You cook food that you know that will move fast. So you need to survey and know what are the needs of the people around you. You can also make your own survey and look at the people that have done such business. How did they scale through? What challenges did they face? You meet them and learn from them. Even this eatery business, you need to learn from them also, because they measure it in kg for you to know the quantity of food that you have given out and the amount of money you are expecting. Another area is in bakery. You can decide to have a bakery where you bake bread and bake so many pastries, meat pie, small chops, samosa, spring rolls, and the rest of them. In fact, the rate at which people eat bread all over the world is very high. The rate at which people eat bread is very high. So you can consider into going into bakery if you have knowledge about baking. You can go into that. That is another area where you can venture into. You can also decide to venture into spices. I've seen a man, one of my customer. The only thing that man sells is spices. The man venture into spices, any kind of spice that you can think of, bay leaf, curry, thyme, ginger, dried one, garlic, the dry one, pounded one, anything you can think of, Benny spices, Mr. Chef, Royco, Maggi, no, many of them, any spice that you can think of. If you come to that man's shop, that is what he sells. Only spice, and he's really making it. In the morning like this, you will see the way his shop is filled up with customers. Except in the afternoon, that is when you will see him sitting down and relaxing. So there are so many areas in food business that you can venture into. Another area you can venture into in food business is the animal farming. You might decide to go into fish farming. You have a pond. There are some people that I've seen that have a pond, maybe this local pond, or even making a bowl for it. You can decide, get knowledge about it. You can go for fish farming, you can go for poultry, supplying restaurants, supplying schools, boarding schools. So these are businesses that you can venture into, even snail farming, even pig, even goat. You can go into such farming. Animal farming is an other lucrative business that you can venture into. That is why I told you that food is one of the lucrative business that anyone can think of. In fact, this is number one profitable business that you can think of anytime, any day. You will never have regret venturing into food business, except you don't understand the business. Without you being active in the business, you can decide to go for ordering, be doing your normal work, go to your office, but you have your own business somewhere that you know at the end of a particular period you are making your returns. You can go for ordering. A period of time you will buy palm oil and keep, and you have a particular time that you will sell it out. You can decide to do that. So there are many areas when it comes to food that you can really make your cool cash without you even knowing. If you are getting value from this video, don't forget to give it a thumb up and to subscribe for more financial insight and education. Okay, now the second business that you can consider is education. Don't panic. I'm not talking about building school, but you will make cool money from owning a school business. But in this case, each point I'm giving cut across both those that are wealthy and also those that are also coming up financially. So don't panic. It has to do with no matter your level, you can venture into any of this business that I'm mentioning. The second one is education. If you have good knowledge about a particular subject, maybe mathematics or English, you can decide to create a YouTube channel. Share your knowledge with people out there. Instead of keeping that knowledge and share that knowledge to the public, to the whole world, and you will get paid for it. Give people value out there. You will get paid for it. If you are good in mathematics, solve some mathematical problems. When the time for WAEC is approaching, pick questions, rehearse it online. You have classes. If it is going to be every Saturdays, do online classes. And before you know it, many people will get to know you on YouTube. When you get that 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, the YouTube will begin to pay you. Another area again on education is maybe if you are good in baking, share that knowledge online. Let people know how to bake cake, how to bake bread, how to make meat pie, how to make donuts, how to make small chops. Share that knowledge. People are out there that are willing to learn it. You know how to cook different delicacies, the Akwa Ibom delicacies, the Igbo delicacies, the Yoruba delicacies, the Hausa delicacies. Go out there and share those knowledge out there. Go out and share those health tips. Don't keep it to yourself. That's the education I'm talking about. And it doesn't require much money. You have your phone, you can start with your phone, depending on when you have money to get a laptop. That recharge card that you usually use to chat with your friends, begin to use it now to make money online. If you know how to make hair, that is another knowledge you can share out there. Make your hair, make hair, you can even use a doll. Make hair and let them see how they can make corn curls, how they can make weavings, how they can make braiding, how they can fix so many things, even makeup. There are so many things that people, you go out and teach people, even how to tie a tie. Begin to make videos on it. As you are making someone hair in your salon, you showcase it online. People will begin to watch and begin to get attracted to your channel, subscribing, and you get views. So those are the things that you can do. You are sharing knowledge out there without you knowing. And you are also going to get money for that knowledge that you are giving out. You can also share knowledge on how you can play a particular game. You can share knowledge on how to play musical instruments. There are many things that you can share. Any knowledge you know you have deep within you that you know you can share it out to the people out there. In fact, there's a channel I came across that person is sharing knowledge on how you can use a particular herbs to cure a particular sickness. You can see even the herbalists are also online. So there are so many things that you can share online, so many knowledge you can share online. One of my DVD was having problem, this push power problem. I went online and make search to know how do I fix it. And before you know, a video came up. I listened to that video, I watch it, and I apply it. And before you know, my DVD begin to work. So there are so many knowledge out there that people are searching for, and you have that knowledge. So why will you allow that knowledge to die within you? Go out and share that knowledge to the people out there. They are willing to hear from you. They are willing to get that knowledge from you, and you are not giving it for free. Before you know it, you are making money. As long as you are giving out value, in return, just expect money in return. The next business you can venture into is the health business. And when I mean the health business, it doesn't really mean you must have a hospital. But if you have the money to build an hospital, go ahead and build the hospital. But if you do not have that money, please, you can start from this point. Now, what do you have to do? You have knowledge on health. You are a nurse or you are a medical doctor. Go out and share knowledge on how to care for your children, how you can take care of your baby before from the womb. Tell them the benefit of antenatal care. Share some antenatal care, those things they need to do, how they need to check their body, the signs they need to see, that they need to know that, okay, this is time for labor, this is what they will should expect, how they can make choice of the gender of their baby before conception, how they can cure cancer, how they can improve sperm count for the men, how you can improve your immune system, how you can boost your immune system, the food that you need to eat to lose weight, the food that you need to eat to avoid cancer, so many things. You can also give out tips on how to control the sugar level, those knowledge that people need to get. There are people out there who are searching for knowledge. Share those knowledge to the people out there. Those things that they need to know, those things that they need to know to stay healthy, to have a healthy life, to healthy habits that they need to inculcate. You can go ahead and share it to the people out there. And in return, you will not regret it. Because in fact, people will be appreciating you on the comment section. That alone is a blessing on its own. Let's even then, before we talk about the income that will be coming to you as a result of that knowledge that you are sharing, let me tell you what you will get from this online knowledge you are sharing will even be more than that small chemist you have put in place in that your street that you have out there. I'm not telling you to shut down the chemist, but I'm letting you to know that there are other means of income that you can make more money out there. Because you are covering a wider audience by speaking to the people out there in a large group. You are making more money, you are making more impact, because as long as you are online, your video will be pushed to other countries. It's not just Nigeria. Other countries will see your video, and those that it concerns, those that it resonates with, will connect to your channel. Another business, which is the last one I have here, is the housing business. If you do not have money to build a house, fine. But if you have the money, you can start with self-contained. You can start with 2-bedroom flats. If you don't have money to build an estate, start it. Even if it is just one, you can start. Start and rent it out. Let it out and begin to earn money from it. But if you don't have that money, then look at the way where you can make that money. Just on housing, you can be an agent between a buyer and a seller that wants to buy a house or want to buy a land. And you will be giving your commission for connecting the buyer and the seller. Another area again is the cleaning services. Cleaning the houses, fixing furnitures, interiors, and the rest of them, taking garbage from streets, from houses. That is another way which you can make money from housing business. Another one is the provision of security guards, security personnel to the houses that are around there. If it is an estate, you can, if you have a security outfit, go and inform them. If they are interested in any security guards that will guide their compound or their houses, they can contact you. You make negotiations. This is the amount of money they will pay you every month. So if you have number of houses, you can imagine how much comes to you every month. So these are the businesses you can do even from the housing. You can see that you don't even have the money to build the house, but you're already making money from the housing business. If you have gotten value from this video, do not forget to give it a thumb up and to subscribe for more financial insight and tips. Thank you and do have a lovely day.